What's going on, YouTube fam? This is Out the Blue 40 coming at you with Melanated Sports Media. Follow me on Twitter at Out the Blue. Getting straight into it, man. Highly disappointed in what's going on defensively with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Um, the lineups is killing us. The lineups is killing us. I love the 3-point shooting from the rookie, but he is struggling on defense. He's not going to be able to guard Blake Griffin. He's struggling with, he's definitely going to struggle with your Draymond Greens. He's allowing guys to push him around. They're getting too deep a position for him to even be able to guard him. And every time somebody goes up, it's an and one. He's giving up 3-point plays in the paint. Every time. Every time. It's making me sick to my stomach, man. I don't know. His hands is only come up last minute. Hardly moving his feet for real. And like I said, man, he's just fighting. He's not even really fighting for position. He's allowing the dude to catch it right under the rim and then trying to go up with his hand. It's just terrible, man. We can't start the rookie. We're gonna have to pick our spots with him and use his shooting. But besides that, man, he's hurting us on defense, man. He's hurting us in the starting lineup on defense. That's our last line of defense, and we don't have one. Adams has been struggling a pedestrian 51% right now, man, from the field. I think the hand injury might be bothering him. So hopefully, man, when he get that wrap off, he'll be able to get a little bit more comfortable in the paint. But he's not finishing around the rim the way we really need. Been really surprised with the shooting of Joffrey Laverne, man, shooting 42, almost 43% from the 3-point line. Something I didn't even really know he had in his arsenal last year. I seen him. I know he was a double guy, probably a 10 and 10 guy, something equivalent to that. But him being able to stretch the floor, man, I think is detrimental. Also being able to take the charge. I like the way his feet moves on defense. He brings a lot of energy. I think I'd like to see him in the starting lineup, honestly. He's proven that he can stretch the floor so far in the season. Give him a shot. I think he'll give us a little bit more defensively, size-wise especially, and playing a little bit better position defense, which is something that we had with Ilyasova, which is why I hate we had to give up Ilyasova. But with that being said, like I said, man, we've been having to bring in Collison, man. We've been bringing in Nick Collison. He's been playing significant minutes in the game. That's killing us, dude. It's shrinking the floor on offense. Just killing our momentum. These guys are going to have to step up defensively, or we're going to have to get somebody else in. Like I said, man, I'd like to see Joffrey Laverne moved into the starting lineup over Sabonis. I love the rookie, man, what he's been bringing, but defensively, man, he's just hurting us too much. Roberson has been surprising this season. He struggled last night, but coming into last night, he was shooting. He had got his shooting percentage up to 36% from the three. Had been shooting with confidence. I thought no hesitation was coming from him, which is causing his shot to be a lot better. Kenner's been doing what he's usually doing. I look to see him get a little bit better as the season goes along. That's what I'm expecting. We know what we're getting out of Westbrook. He's being efficient. 44% right now from the field. 33 from the 8 rebounds a game, man. We getting what we need out of Westbrook. Victor Oladipo right now is struggling, only 40%. He's been knocking down the three surprisingly, but he's been struggling in the field and from the free throw line. He got to get them chippers, man. Only 68, almost 69% from the free throw line. Got to get him up to the 80s. He got to get up to the 80s. I look for him though, man. Also to we need him to make better decisions with the ball, man. He's been struggling making decisions with the ball, which I think a lot of that is a filling out process. I think last night he looked a lot more comfortable in the offense. The ball was whipping from one side of the floor to the other. I was really impressed with which I like I said, even in the losses that we had, they weren't necessarily bad losses. Besides the loss to Toronto, the other two losses, they weren't necessarily bad losses. The ball wasn't falling. Like I said, man, guys are gonna have to step up and make shots. Arenas has been struggling a little bit from the three. He hit a couple last night, went 2 for 3 after starting out hot on the season. Like I said, I don't expect him to go into no major drought. I think we just got to keep feeding him the ball. I would like for us to call shooting plays for him. Yesterday we called a curl play for Samaj Christian, and we got a Brenus out there. I just don't understand that. He's the best shooter on the team. Call a curl play or a quick little, you know what I'm saying, a quick little pick for a three for a Brenus, not Samaj Christian. I mean, I don't know, man. But it's like I said, man. It's been some questionable calls to me. More so as far as the coaching staff, man, more so than anything. I think we're putting guys in tough positions. We're not putting enough shooting around Westbrook at times, and then whenever it is shooting, we're not having enough defense at the last line. I really like for Jeremiah Grant to get a lot more minutes, or hopefully end up being moved into the starting lineup or something. Man, we're gonna have to get something, because Sabonis, like I said, man, he's struggling on defense. I mean, if he ain't giving up a three from beyond the arc, he's giving up a three in the paint, literally fouling and allowing this man to score, man, and it's highly disappointing. And I mean, and another thing, man, where the hell is Kyle Singler? Has anybody seen Kyle Singler? This man was shooting 60% in the preseason. I mean, I know it's the preseason, but I just thought that was going to carry over into the regular season, man. I figured he'd come into the season with confidence. I seen him pull up and hit 1 3. After this man is shooting 14.3% from the three right now. 30% from the field goal range, man. A body that we could really use. I mean, still non-existent on defense. I mean, I just expected a lot more to come out of him, man. And he's not playing with the confidence that he showed in the preseason, man, which is very disappointing. I think that's hurting us. We got to make a move, man. We undersized at the three spot, man. We got to get a small forward, man, with a lot more size. If we could bring in a Rudy Gay, man, it'd be perfect. Some kind of way how we can get a Rudy Gay. But what we got going on, man, we're giving up too many threes, especially the corner three. Cats aren't really the rookie is lost out there, man. Sabonis is just struggling on defense, and it's really killing me. It's irking me. He's knocking down his three, but then he's coming right back down the floor and giving up a three, one way or another. So I mean, besides that, man, it's some stuff defensively, man. We're gonna have to clean up. And like I said, I think that's just what lineups. I think coaching staff is asking a little bit too much out of the rookie. I don't want to seem like I'm coming down hard on him, but you're asking too much for an undersized rookie, a finesse player, to guard a Blake Griffin. He's going to have to guard LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, come on, man. Derek Favors. I mean, we can keep going on and on, man. And a lot of these are physical type of power forwards. You know what I'm saying? Playing that 4 spot. It's a lot to ask of the rookie, man. That's a whole lot. I like to see us pick our spots more with him coming off of the bench, man. That way he doesn't have to go up against the first unit. You know what I'm saying? These tier 1 guys, man. That's a lot to ask for. So like I said, man, I look for a change in the coaching lineup, man. Hopefully we could bring Joffrey Laverne in the starting lineup. I like to see him. He only shooting 39.5% from the field goal. He's gonna have to step it up around the basket, as well as Canner. Like I said, man, some of it too, man, is just cats learning each other too, with these turnovers and cats struggling. Because I think another thing that'll help out Adams a lot too is other people figuring out a way to give him the ball, and not just Westbrook. So when other people can figure out a way to get him the ball, and we can keep cats on the floor that stretch the floor around Westbrook, I think we got room to go. I just don't understand why we don't stretch the floor more when we have Westbrook out there. You got somebody like Westbrook who's so dynamic at the basket. Clear it out, man. Clear it out. Besides, Adams and Cannon should be the only people in there that need to be around the rim. Everybody else should be stretching the floor, man. We got to get two-way players that stretch the floor, period. I mean, I'm tired of seeing the same thing. We struggle every year with the same thing. We got one-way players. The dude can either play defense or he can shoot. But he can't do both, man, and that's killing us. We got to get two-way players. When you look at the real championship team, they got guys who can bring it on defense as well as on offense. So, man, we got to step it up, man. We're going to have to make a move. I can see it though, man. Like I said, man, we're undersized at that three position. With Kyle Singler shooting the way he's shooting, he can't even help us. I mean, he can't even help us. 14%. What is he gonna do? He's not. That's not stretching the floor, man. I mean, come on, man. Sabonis is doing a good job of stretching the floor, almost 44%. But he got to step it up from the free throw line, man. 50% is ridiculous, man. Come on. And then only 3 rebounds a game, man. That's sad. I mean, like I said, man, he's killing us, man. He's killing us defensively. He's got to get his rebounds up, which I think, I mean, that'll come. Like I said, man, we're just asking a lot of the rookie. There's no way he's going to be able to keep up with LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin, your Draymond Greens. I mean, sometimes, I mean, what happens when the Kings go big? He got to guard DeMarcus Cousins? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to put Sabonis on DeMarcus Cousins? Come on, man. We got to use common sense, man. Common sense, man. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to see, man, that that's not going to happen. So hopefully, man, the coaching staff is able to figure it out, man. We make a couple of changes to the lineup. Like I said, man, I don't mind the rookie getting minutes, but he can't start in the lineup, man. He's killing us on defense. Our last line of defense, man, has to be strong. Has to be strong. So, man, I'm hoping, man, we can clean that up. Like I said, man, I was very impressed I've been very impressed with the trust that Westbrook's been showing over the last few games. Trusting the system and the offense. I mean, like I said, it's been giving us a chance to win every night. I mean, some nights people are going to hit, some nights they're not. As a whole, though, I do believe that our guards got to step up in making their shots. The big men have been stretching the floor. I mean, when you look at Sabonis and Joffrey Laverne, they've been stretching the floor. It's our guards, man, that have been struggling. So guys are going to have to come in off of the bench, man, ready to play, ready to shoot, ready to defend in order for us to really get over this hump. And also, like I said, man, once again, man, we gotta get bigger though at that three position. We gotta get bigger at that three position. Undersized, man, it's just gonna be tough. For Durant, he's gonna be shooting over chairs. LeBron, he's gonna be going straight putting anybody under the goal every time and then going up. I mean, it's just gonna be tough, man. We're gonna have to figure something out during this season, man, before it's too late. Like I said, man, this is Out the Blue 40 coming at you with Melanated Sports Media. I'll be giving you more updates on the Thunder season, on the do's and the don'ts, things that we need to do, you know what I mean, in order to get this thing done from a realistic standpoint, statistical, and also game planning wise, man. So give me a shout out, man. Follow me on Twitter at Out the Blue 40. Holla at me, man. I'm out.